trying to get this other one going. Whoops, we're going to show our bad side here. Okay, we need to get this turned around. Thanks for joining us. How do I turn it around?
Right there.
Where?
Down in the foot.
Oh, sorry about that. Okay. So I am Dory with Prairie Scraps. I'm chucking, and today I decided to do my pieces of furniture in my piano studio. I've been pondering it. I'm wanting to use this. I use this on a different video. Farm Charm collection, the Farmhouse tail, and this is a pretty large transfer. I think they're 18 by 18 is how big it is. And so this is the silk transfer that I'm going to be putting on the top of this cabinet that I have in my piano room. Like I use it for music and CDs and sometimes games. So yeah, I was too lazy to even empty it out. But this is the project I was doing, and I don't know. I guess it looks like I even do it side by side. Because if you look, I'm actually going to be able to do it twice. I was thinking about putting it in the middle and then doing both sides, but I think I might just do one side and then do the other. I think that's how I might do it. And then we were talking about, oh, maybe we should do the drawers because there's some drawers. This is, I don't know, somebody, I think this used to be a desk and somebody at some point had made it into shelves all the way down. I don't know if you can see that, but anyway. So I think I actually did it in exchange for some piano lessons. I got this because somebody locally was selling it on Facebook, and I picked it up, and it was a weird kind of tannish color, and I painted it the gray chalk paint. I don't even know what color it is, but we're going to take the backing off, and this, I've already fuzzed this evening ahead of time because I wanted to be able to do this, and I'm going to try to line this up. I don't want it off. So just this aha thought. I don't know. It might be the longest part of it is trying to get it all lined up to where I want it. I think I have to go with the back edge and the side edge at the same time.
Right there.
No, let go, please. All right, and I've got Beth helping me, but sometimes she has a different thought than I do. Clearly. Okay. Let's see. This might be the nice thing about this is it is very reusable. You can put it on, take it off, resituate it. I don't know if that's straight or not. It's looking pretty close. Of course, furniture, the front edge is rounded. So hopefully, I don't know who's joined us, but welcome. We're out in the piano studio working on a piece of furniture. And this was already pre-waxed. I waxed this when I originally painted it. Did I do it last summer? I think or 2 summers ago. I don't remember. Maybe 2 summers ago. But anyway, I love this gray. It is the is it Rust-Oleum? Anyway, it's chalk paint you can get. I get it right at our local Ace Hardware. Ooh, this edge got all folded up inside, so I'll have to watch that. I'm going to use our largest scraper to try to get all the bubbles out and make sure. Ooh, you can hear that. With these, whenever you do wood, you want to go ahead and wax first. So, like I said, when I painted this originally, I waxed it, and the top of this isn't looking great. It looks like maybe there was some things stained under it, so I thought by putting this Farmhouse tile print on here, it might just detract from the fact that it's not a perfect piece of furniture. This is a corner that's not very sticky. I'm going to try to maybe wipe it off and see if it'll stick better with a little bit of moisture. I don't know. Usually, you know, you can use, I don't want to get it too wet. You can use just water to wash it off, and we've got some transfer erasers or board erasers that you can use, and I use those oftentimes when I'm cleaning them off. I just had a moment of genius. It might be better to turn it and put this in the front corner so I don't have to worry about that folded edge. again, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Smart. It only takes us a bit sometimes. All right, so I'm just lining up on the outside edges. Like I said, this front edge has got kind of a weird edge. I'm not really sure if that was the original design of it, or if somebody cut a new top for it at some point. Ooh, that went really crooked there. I don't know why. I just kind of want it to go to the edge. I have something to line it to. Then, hopefully, when we do the other side, it'll be nice and straight. So, there. I think that looks good. And we got that kind of wrinkled edge. I don't know what, oh, I know what happened. It got put back in the thing, and it wrinkled up in the packaging. So, we're going to work on getting all these bubbles out of here. This is removable, so you can wash it, but I honestly struggle with getting it to stay in there. But everybody loves this. And it does work really good for these larger transfers to get the bubbles out. I'm gonna, if I've got too much to work out. I'm gonna go from the center, and I think we'll remember that when we do this. Go from the center. Whew, got some bubbles there. Get all the bubbles out, because anywhere there's a bubble, it may actually kind of leak underneath it, and we don't want to have, we want it to be a nice print. All right. Apparently I'm gonna struggle with this. I don't know what the deal is. It's brand new to me, so who knows? I'm doing something wrong, clearly. Let me just take the handle off. Again, I'm just working out the bubbles. Somebody asked me if these were vinyl. These are not vinyl. They are silk transfer. So anywhere you see it looks see-through, that actually has silk in there, so it holds it together. It holds the a lot more complicated. Oop, we got it way over somehow. You see that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, starting again. Good thing. And even if we had chalked it and didn't like how we chalked it, it's always changeable because the chalk is washable, so we can always fix whatever we do, no matter what we do. Like I said, I'm just trying to line up the back and the side edge on this print. And I just realized that I had it all the way out to the edge on that side. All right. Maybe we got it. I don't know. It does have the sticky back. And like I said, when you have a new transfer, you do, especially right when you get it. We have used this. I used this on an old window. And I'm hoping, we're doing a redo on a Airstream RV right now. And I would like to do a wall with this. I think that would be really cool. That would be very cool. All right. That looks better. I think that lined up better there.
Yeah.
Oh, not on the back. I'm thinking this desk is not very straight. I think.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get it all stuck down really nice without any bubbles in it. All right. Making sure I get all, because I want it to look nice when we're done. And I don't want to have to fix it. You can fix it, like fixing. And it's, a lot of the fixing usually is better if you can let it dry. So, all right. So tonight, if I haven't already said anything. If you haven't caught it, we're having Christmas in July on the Chalk Room on FaceTime, or on YouTube, not YouTube. Facebook. I'm thinking FaceTime, but it's on Facebook. So look up the Chalk Room, and when you ask to be invited, or when you go to try to be in the group, go ahead and say that you were invited by me, Dory, and you can get in on the Christmas in July party today. If you order from my website, you will get into an exclusive Zoom party that we're going to be having the next week. For everybody who ordered in the brand new catalog, or you can order whatever's on the website. My website is www.chalkcouture.com/Dory, Dori. And you have till midnight tonight to place an order. We are going to be using just our bright, I shouldn't say just our bright white. It's one of the most popular ones that we use, and hopefully I have enough. It goes a long, long, long way. I think I'm going to use one of our scrapers to put it down, and I'm just going to dot it around. You don't have to do it this way. Like I said, I'm going to try to go from the center here. I don't know exactly how much we're going to be using, but this is all water soluble. Lots more, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Water soluble, so it's totally safe for kids to do. Bethany helps me on a lot of projects. And let's see how this, I think we want to go this way with it. And you just spread it out evenly. Like I said, that's why we're working so hard to get that transfer on there so that it didn't, lots of chalk.
Do you want me to put the chalk on for you?
You want to put some over there? Yeah, you can do that, I guess. And then try to go to the other here without going over. And keep remembering to go from the middle and out, right? All right. And so any mistakes we make, if it bleeds a little bit, that's okay. But like I said, I was trying to make sure that we weren't doing any bleeding. That little corner, I predict, is a problem. Okay. That's hard to get off there. That's taking it from the wrong direction. So we need to go more from the middle then. And the top is not very flat either, so that's not helping our cause at all. All right, I'm gonna use
The little one to get all the edges.
Yep. Especially since that just came undone. All right. Oh, you and your messiness. You get it all over the top. I don't know what you do. All right. We're going to try to get these edges here. All right. I don't know if you're a crafter or not. You don't have to be to do this. This is so easy. There's really nothing you could do to mess it up because it is totally redoable, fixable, whatever you want to call it. Oh, that was messy. Really messy. Even kids can do it. They might be kind of messier. Sometimes I like to have things look just so, and I don't like to make messes. And yeah, this is a mess. Look at. I don't even know how to get that back in. It's such a mess. But anyway, even kids can do this. You kind of want to, with the chalk, you kind of want to work fast because it dries fast. And there, look, it's everywhere. All right. I always try to get the paint to stay on the end and not put it in the middle. Beth seems to work really well at getting it all over.
I don't mean
I'm gonna wait.
to.
I know. I'm just gonna use one of our small ones here. I think. What? Trying to. Oh no! Cancel. Hopefully we come back. I think this is gonna be a two-part process. I'll probably come back at another time and show you the other half of it. So if you didn't catch it, you can either watch it on the replay. I'd love to hear if you have any questions about how I'm doing this. Oh boy. I've got it all over my fingers. And I'm trying to kind of move fast here because I don't want it to dry in here.
Help get it.
No, I don't.
Okay, we need to get this turned
Oh,
around.
shoot.
Thanks for joining us.
No.
How do I turn it around?
Right there. Down.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Okay. with Prairie
Oh,
Scrubs.
you don't need to hear that.
Chucking, and
Nope,
today I
post now,
decided
don't do
to do
that.
one of my pieces of furniture in my piano studio. I've been pondering it. I was wanting to use this. I used this on a different video.
All right. Sorry about that.
Farmhouse style, and this is a pretty
I'm trying to do live in 2 places.
They're 18 by 18 is how big it is. And so this is the transfer. It's a silk transfer.
There. It's just gonna have to go because I need to get this done. All right. Anyway, what I was saying is kids could do it, and you could, like I said, you can fix anything that you make a mess of, and we may have some fixes here because this is taking us longer than it should, and we've got lots of it on here. I'm just trying to fill in these holes, and so that's the cool thing about it is you don't have to be super good at this. It's just like putting butter on. But, like I said, Beth is a messier butterer than I am. And she gets it up the handles on me. And I know you don't mean to. Beth is 10. She's my good helper. And, okay, I think we got it. And unfortunately, I may need... This may be a big disaster. You may watch Great Big Disaster live. So there you go. All right. Put it back in, whatever you don't use. And I have got a real mess here. So I'm going to actually use this big scraper and try to get as much as I can smoothed out, get the lines out of it. But I have a feeling, I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to turn out?
I think it is.
Okay, I think we might be a little on the dry side. So, and then anything you don't use, you can put it back into the tub and reuse it. Of course, we've got lots of it on the floor right now. All right, here we go. This is the towel. I'm going to take it off really nice and slow because I want to make sure I'm not pulling it off. And the great thing about Farmhouse is that it can look kind of rough around the edges, and it's Farmhouse. Yep, the slower you go, especially in those drier areas, the better. Sometimes it's hard to not be. It looks pretty good though.
I like it.
Do you?
Yeah.
It's got a couple of smears for sure that we're going to have to work on. And like I said, you have to be patient with that. Okay, I'm going to ask you to go take that into the water bath.
Okay.
And all we do is the water bath. I will come and help you work on it. But one of the things that I was finding the other day was working really well was taking I just use baby wipes to clean up some of the messes and one of our tools. The one thing when you are getting your first project, we have some great little starter kits that are really amazing. They're right around $20 and they're super fun, and they get a whole project. It includes all the chalk and the surface and the transfer and even this little squeegees to do it. And anyway, it's kind of a cool thing. That's a great place to start. It costs about $20 plus shipping and tax, and you can get that from my website if you want. But anyway, this particular tool, you can use like a squeegee, but I like to use it for doing touch-ups, like where we have little smears. And I have a couple little smears here, and I found if you kind of tightly put it around the tool, it can get into those corners really well, and then wipe that off. So there aren't actually very many here that are a problem. A little bit on this edge right there I can see, just my own thing. And then, like I said, I'm going to have to probably do a second time. I'm going to let this dry completely, and then I'll do the other side when that transfer gets all nice and clean. And ooh, that one worked out really well. So you kind of have to switch it around when it gets full of chalk. It is chalk paste as opposed to chalk paint. So you do want to get ours, those tubs, they last forever. And in our in our catalog, see, I should have just stopped while I was ahead because I just smeared some. In our new catalog, you can now get sample pastes, and you can even, I mean, I'm telling you, I got like 4 or 5 projects done with just one packet of sample paste. So it goes a long way, this stuff does. All right. Well, I'll probably be picking at it a little bit here and there just to get everything in. And like I said, sometimes if you can stand to let it dry really good, it will actually come off better. It's almost like the chalk knows where to go. But there it is. I've done half of it. I'll do the other half to finish this up. And check out my Facebook page, Prairie Scraps Chalkin'. And you can get into the chalk room to get in on that Christmas tonight. And then you'll get invited to the exclusive Christmas Zoom call, and there's lots of prizes. So there's still time tonight. I'm sorry for the late notice. Been kind of talking about it, but you're welcome to support me you could anytime by ordering from my website. It's www.chalkcouture.com/Dory. And you can also be in our club. We have a monthly club where you get a new transfer, exclusive transfer, and 3 paste samples every single month for new projects. So if you like to do art projects or crafting, or maybe you haven't, this is a great way to go ahead and do it. Craft projects, because they are really easy, super easy for anybody. So anyway, thanks for joining me this evening, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time.